Alright, so, um, when last we met our heroes. Okay. As evening draws around you, you stand about 100 feet off from the city walls, deciding whether or not to pursue the main entrance of the gate or through a maybe less direct approach of the water. You have had some days to kind of, figure out, maybe watch. So if there's some things you want to ask about or whatnot, you absolutely can. But you're currently, we'll say, the scene is paused as you guys are maybe investigating or whatnot. But then we'll pick up wherever you plan on going.
Did we decide waterway?
I think so. Water infiltration.
All right. So, let me pull up the water entrance. All right. So you've watched for several days now, as you witnessed several occasional figures kind of row up and down the river. For the most part, individuals who were kind of coming and going are not militaristic. They're simple farmers, maybe a couple of poachers from time to time. But you have noticed there is one individual. I can't read tonight.
With liberty and justice for all.
For all. There's one dude. He's a farmer that has been kind of pulling up on several different nights in his lonely old boat. You have uncovered there seems to be like a little bless you. There's like a little dock. It seems man-made, not by like a city, but just like one individual kind of made a dock. And typically there's a boat that gets stored there. And as you've been watching, on several nights, the boat itself has been docked there and kind of covered up to hide it there. But on the nights that this individual goes out, it's uncovered. Tonight's one of those nights where the boat itself is gone, and you're kind of waiting for it to return, and that's where we pick up. So let me put you guys on a map.
On the map.
And you tell me where you want to be. Okay. So I forget how to ping. I swear I could, but maybe not. Maybe that's another program. Yeah. So this dock right here is where you've watched. Everyone kind of make a perception check. A little perception in.
Alright.
F3.
Good call. Alright.
My music changed. Okay. Hodgkins, your keen eyes have given you several things. You've noticed the tracks that lead up to the dock seem to only be one individual, not multiple. So your gut instinct that it's only this one person seems to be on point. You also notice that it seems to be rather shallow over here. A big boat couldn't go through, but this little kind of like couple manned rowboat seems to be fine. It's possible you could wade across if you wanted to, and then you also kind of notice with your keen senses that there's this little house. It's kind of like maybe an old abandoned building that's across on this little kind of island amongst it. You haven't. As you've been kind of watching, you haven't noticed that the individual goes there. They simply they take their boat, they fish, they bring back some catches, and then hide their boat again. But that's kind of what you notice.
Okay.
And there is kind of more of a dense forest right along the edge of the trees. So there's a couple of good hiding spots that you guys have noticed.
You gonna roll up on these fools and take their boat?
Sounds like a plan to me. Abe, I have a question.
Sure.
My race, the special nature of my race, do I need to breathe?
No, you do not.
Okay.
I mean, you could choose to, but you don't need to.
Oh, you're like a aquatic human.
Yeah, something like that.
Real aquatic.
Hodgkins will say like he says, well, I can grab this guy and take care of him. We can steal his boat.
I could probably just charm him.
To death.
Yeah, charm him to death. That sounds good.
Right. Yeah. You charm him, and then Hodgkins will slice his throat.
I'm all for going in hot if that's the plan. Is that the plan? Or are we going to try to be diplomatic?
I thought that was pretty stealthy.
Oh no. Stealth is one thing, but if we leave bodies behind, but then ask them to maybe stop attacking us, I think it's not going to come across as well.
I got you.
If that's our goal.
There's a bunch of rocks over there. We slit his throat, we tie a rock to him, and then we throw him in the river.
That's an option.
Yeah, let the river claim him.
Yeah. The river. Is that what you were trying to say, Jay?
I was saying that she shrugs and she's like,
Dead bodies don't talk. I mean,
that's true. That's true. I can charm him for an hour.
Huh?
I've given it to you like dozens of times. Don't you remember? You don't. You don't, because I'm good. But anyways, like if we're going in here to like try to kill the Radiant Company or whatever, then I don't think it matters what we do. But if we are going to try to talk some sense into them, then killing people probably isn't a good idea.
Are we gonna do a lot of talking? Is that what we're doing? All right.
I mean, it would let us keep more options open. That's not a bad idea.
Also, I guess we could probably just knock them out and not kill them either.
All right. If it goes south, I'm gonna kill him.
For sure.
Well,
It seems like there are two different paths here. I don't think we've really settled on which one.
I guess we'll try one, and if that doesn't work, we'll try the other one.
Wow. You know, I charmed you yesterday, so you'd say that today.
Done a lot of thinking in these long, days. A lot of maturing,
You seem like 14 levels higher.
at least.
I don't know why, but I feel like one path is a red path and the other path is a blue path for some reason.
Brett, right about then, you start to hear the creaking of an old vessel coming in your direction.
Hey, shh. Look. I'm gonna point toward the sound.
Looking out,
Old vessel.
you do notice there is a boat that's coming in. You see some movement kind of off in the actual boat itself, but it's moving in the direction of you guys, and you're currently kind of standing in this little clearing.
Big boat, small boat.
Probably could hold 4 to 5 people. I mean, it's not a huge boat. It's kind of like a couple man fishing boat.
Should we hide?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill him, right? Alright, I'm gonna hide.
All right, Jade, you're up. You try the charming method. See how that goes.
Yep.
I'm going to try to wave the boat down,
Jesus.
and I'll say,
I duck in a bush and my horns are just like sticking out.
"Gold for a fairy," she says. She calls out.
I hide and I like push Brett's horns down into the bushes.
Nice. So you call out to the boat. Roll a persuasion check.
2. Just kidding.
You did it. You called
Wow,
it.
you
2.
called that shit. You kind of see as
2 crew.
there we go. As you kind of call out into the darkness, and by the way, it is dark. The boat continues moving, but you kind of watch as someone kind of stands up, and you kind of see it pretty plainly from your dark vision. He's kind of squinting, and you hear a "What's that? What?"
Oh, good news. It's an old man.
Can't see shit.
The boat's still kind of moving in your direction.
I'll just saunter over towards where he's going to land.
Okay.
I am holding a gold coin in my hand.
Okay. Yeah, the boat continues to kind of go near, and after a moment or two, where's he at? Get over here. Boop.
Oh, he's red. We have to kill him.
Red.
Red is dead.
The boat kind of drifts near, and you see. Come on, don't let me down. Don't let me down, Bruce. Boom. It's actually hooded, so it's more like directional, but I ain't fucking with that right now. He kind of sits down in the boat and then kind of pulls up this directional lantern and kind of looks around. Who's there?
I will cast Charm Person.
He's about to get charmed.
Theoretically.
You should be able to select him. Cool.
Failed.
Old fisherman.
He's charmed.
Okay.
I say, my friends and I, we could use a boat and a guide upriver into the city. We have good coin.
A boat and good coin. Good coin. Boat slowly kind of. Oh shit, that's the map. Docks. Let me move this guy. Where is? And having him getting gotten closer to you, you notice that he is alone. Inside his boat is an old kind of fishing reel that's kind of tucked in the back, and several rather impressive prize catches that are kind of strung up inside the boat.
I'll help him unload his boat.
Oh,
I'll help you.
That's very
Because
kind.
we're friends now.
We are. How do I know you again? And he kind of squints his eyes at you.
Well, we only just made friends. But I would like to charter your ship. With or without you, of course. Seems like you have a busy night ahead of you cleaning these fish.
Oh, I do.
She holds out a five gold. Perhaps you wouldn't mind letting me borrow your vessel for the evening.
Well, I mean, after all, we are good friends.
We are good friends.
He kind of squints at you. You know, I have to tell you, we are good friends and all. It's illegal to poach fish.
Well,
Tell anyone.
friends don't tell on friends.
Well, that's right. And we're friends after all, right?
We are. Speaking of friends, she presses 5 gold coins into his hand. Speaking of friends, thank you for the boat. My other friends will be coming along, and we'll be sure to take very good care of. I look for the boat's name.
There is no boat name.
Bessie?
My cow?
Oh. I forgot you didn't name your boat after your cow. My mistake. My memory, you see.
It's named after my wife.
Margaret.
I didn't have a wife.
Hi.
Hi, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel.
And some dark rum or black rum and sour cherries.
I do.
That's its
Right
official
there.
name.
Black rum and sour cherry.
I didn't cut it.
Andy Smith's
Jesus.
original.
Jesus. No, it's black rum and sour cherries.
You're right. It's just a glass of rum. Whew. That's a lot.
The old man is
Old man.
going
Charming.
to. Oh, they already did. He kind of picks up his tackle box and his fish. Wow, it was a pleasure. We're lovely to have a friend like you. And he's gonna start walking this way in the dark with his hooded lantern. That's kind of just a beaming lighthouse, just straight in front of him.
Cool.
But you currently have a boat, and the old fisherman's just gonna slowly walk away unless someone does anything.
No, when he walks far enough away, I'll come out of the bush. Charm him, huh? I
Wait.
still think we should have killed him.
Oh, that's fine. You still can.
He was eyeballing me.
I don't think he saw you. Oh, how did I close the map? I closed the map.
Oh no.
Boom!
So I did.
For ambiance.
Hey, did anyone notice there's a house over there?
Yeah.
I wonder why someone put a house on that island over there.
That's got cool stuff in it, like legendary items.
Does anyone know how to use a boat?
Is that a skill? Is there a boating skill?
There should be.
Yeah, it's like water thing, isn't there?
You know,
Water vehicles?
Yachting skill.
Hmm.
Yatcheting skill.
Yeah.
Or the good old fashioned roll a D100 and we'll see what happens.
Seamanry.
Probably could figure it out. It's a boat. I mean, that old man did it.
Ooh,
How hard
he was old. Alright, I'm getting in the boat.
Alright.
Old man, look at my boat. Alright, so there is this direction is the way into town. You can go this way. Everyone make a survival check.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hodgkins, you're an old man. You know how to use a boat?
Cuckoo.
Are you saying all old men know how to use boats?
Well, of all the old men I've met with boats, they all have known how to use them.
Kind of like gives you a side eye, and he's like, "Of course I know how to use a boat."
Doesn't mean anything. Jade, you do notice, kind of looking out, you can go straight. You could probably make it to the little island, but the water seems to be pretty rough on the other side. Plus, it looks like that direction leads more into the docks, which even in the evening seems to be pretty busy. It's still pretty lit up. The rest of the town is starting to kind of dim down.
We should go that way. She points not towards the docks and not towards the rough water. Yep.
I agree. This thing's wobbly.
All right. I'll be the captain. Brett, you row. You're strong.
All right. I'm gonna pick up the oars and I'm gonna try to row our boat
I'm gonna
gently.
I cast
down the
guidance
stream.
upon you.
So make that Oops.
Add a D4 to that bitch.
No, roll inside the box.
Hodgkins is gonna take like a George Washington pose where he's got like one leg up.
Let's
you
put
know?
on
Yes.
the front. That would be a 28
Wow.
for the bow.
Yeah, it's not maybe so much as knowing how to do it. It's maybe your brunt force in just ripping the shit out of this paddle. It actually kind of like cracks under the actual strength that you are moving this paddle through the water, and quite easily you can start heading towards the city.
Whoop. That's where I'm heading.
Pretty good speed. So you are currently in a, we'll call it a 4-man boat because it's just easier. Chris, you're at the front of it, and then
Yep.
Brett's somewhere in the middle. Jade, are you sitting behind then?
Sure.
Okay. And then Mordelai can be taking up the rear. The rear! Awesome.
Yeah, she can be watching the rear because she's super perceptive.
She is.
I am not super perceptive. However, I am very friendly, so I'll be tossing out guidances as much as I can.
That's
It's
good.
good. Okay, so everyone make a perception check as you're kind of starting to head out.
Oh,
At 3.
by the way, when I charmed persons on that guy, I gave him, like, a bunch of temporary hit points.
Well, he had 11 before.
Because I forgot about, I have my thing, which is now amazingly powerful. Toast to friendship. Both me and the target of my choice gain temporary hit points equal to my intelligence modifier plus my card caster level. So he gets 25 temporary hit points.
Oh my god! You actually, as he left the boat, you see him kind of like stretch for a moment and like, oh my!
All of his discs like unherniate.
It's the tallest he's ever stood in life.
Yep.
Wow, that was wow. Speaking of which, is there anything that you guys wanted to do before this all started? Was there anything you needed to like cast or prepare?
Oh yeah.
Because you would have had time to do that. We kind of jumped in.
Guys,
Good. Yeah.
I know we've been working together. It feels like years, but I know we've been working together for like a week, and I just want you to know that we can do this. We can do this, and I believe it so much that I could talk about it for 10 minutes so that we all know together
It's a really long time.
we
I
can.
feel like somebody just continually talking for 10 minutes is a really long time to talk. Uninterrupted.
Everyone gets 23 temporary hit points.
Alright.
Nice.
24, sorry.
Wow.
My inspiring leader.
Yeah, that's
Including Abe Wizzy.
Oh shit.
Abe Wizzy. Is that his new name? Abe Wizzy?
Abe
So
Wizzy.
25 hit points?
24 temporary hit points because it's my level plus my charisma modifier.
24. I put 25 wound on him, so he's like
It's got a wound there.
a whole bunch dead. Hopefully you guys don't need Mordelai. I never leveled her up, so we'll probably play that by ear.
I mean, a level 20 cleric would be kind of nice.
Wouldn't be a bad thing.
It's fine.
I'll add it to the list. Alright. So, where were we? Oh, perception checks. Oh, anything else we need to do, or anything you need to prepare for?
I don't think so.
Okay.
On my end.
Yeah, I don't think nothing for me.
Alright. Cool. Excellent. So, as you, at a pretty decent speed, thanks to Brett, start paddling into the actual mouth of the river, you notice each side starting to draw in. It's probably a good 100 feet across at this point. No.
Brenda.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I had to look. Andy, roll a perception check for me.
F3.
Okay. So you guys are moving into the river. The water itself doesn't have too much current. It's not stagnant, but it is relatively slow moving. The rougher terrain seems to be closer to the actual ocean. As you guys are moving closer and closer, the walls of the outside are starting to move in. You guys do pass what looks to be like a big arena. It's pretty late at night. You guys pick kind of the darker spot during the day, or I should say during the night. You're passing the arena on your left. There's a couple of odds and ends. Every now and again, you see like the lighting of the light of like a house kind of go out for the evening. But for the most part, it's relatively quiet. It's a very dark night, and the vessel itself is pretty dark as you guys are kind of slowly moving. I'm gonna have everyone roll a stealth check.
Check. Abe, can you roll mine for me?
I would love to.
Thank you.
You already have disadvantage, right, Brett?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because you were gonna have it anyways.
Chainmail.
Oh, you dropped a 20.
I will use guidance on myself because I am ass at stealth.
I will remember you. That's not bad. Okay.
As good as I can roll.
All right. It's probably about 20 minutes in. The walls of the actual river start to kind of collapse. It's probably, I don't know, a good 50 feet kind of on either side.
The walls are closing in.
I did want to have done something before. I forgot I have high level spells. I had divination in my cards this morning. I'm gonna cast it as a ritual before we start any of this thing.
Oh.
Your magic puts you in contact with a god or a god's servants.
Okay.
Or it could just be that I'm like doing a tarot reading for myself or something if you wish.
Okay.
You need to ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity that will occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply.
Okay.
The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. Doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask, is this Calliope chick going to take the time to listen to us?
All right, hold on. I'm coming back. Okay, I had to think about that.
Sure.
So you get back in a deep but resonating voice. Something like, great wisdom and age go together, but the temper of the young may greatly impact the old.
Whoa. Heavy, man.
man. Is this what I sound like whenever I do this to people? She looks at her tarot cards sprouting from her.
You get back a yes. No.
She would have mentioned that to her friends.
Huh? Okay.
And I will cast Death Ward on someone. Who should I give Death Ward to? I think probably. Who's the most likely to die? Me. I'm the most likely to die.
I guess it on me.
Screw you guys.
No, I think probably it's gonna be Brett, right?
Brett's usually in the midst of the danger.
Yeah.
Assets.
Can I? Where is it? All right, Brett, Death Ward.
All right.
That means this.
That means this.
I am Gandalf, and Gandalf means me.
So for the next 8 hours, the first time you drop to 0, it instead drops you to 1.
Nice.
That's pretty badass.
All right.
I can't
Ooh.
see stuff.
Oh, at all?
It's black.
Oh, I hate that.
Black.
You mean here?
The River's Edge.
Oh, it's because I just yeeted you right off into another map I was preparing. Sorry. So excellent.
Skeet, skeet, goddamn.
So stealths we got. Okay. It's gonna be a combination of. Actually, it's gonna be not a combination. It's gonna be Hodgkins. As you're kind of, George Washingtoning the front of the boat. You notice that coming up, probably a good. It's still, a little bit off, but at this point, you're watching. The walls of the actual river has started to kind of go up. The river becomes deep, and there is a bridge coming up that you're going to have to pass under. There are lights kind of bobbing along the actual bridge itself, and with your passive perception, unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be another way out. You're kind of you've committed now to the river. But you are seeing as the bridge is coming up, there seems to be a little dock underneath it, but definitely some bobbing lights.
Bobbing lights like on the bridge itself?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh man, look at my life. Let me make sure this is actually set up appropriately.
So, okay, is this the bridge that we're on the city map?
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
so you guys are here.
Okay, so we want to go past the bridge probably.
Yeah, you were told if you can make it to here-ish, there's a couple of little docks that aren't really used much anymore. And for the most part, that part of the city kind of dies in the evening. Once all the performances are done, most people go back out to the outer rim. So if you could make it to those docks, it's pretty much smooth sailing after that.
Smooth.
Okay. He'll point out the lights and he'll say to Jade, Jade, you have anything that could maybe cover us up? Some sort of fog magic or something?
Baby, that's my signature card for the day.
Alright.
Fog cloud.
Does fog cloud stay around you, or is it an area you're casting it on?
There's an area. Let's see. Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh my.
Okay. So you create a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on a point within range. So 20-foot radius, so 40 feet diameter. When you cast a spell using a spell slot 2 levels or higher, the radius increases by 20 feet for each slot above first. So how far between us and the bridge?
So I'm really bad with distance. Let's say, because I feel like 100 feet isn't that big. Maybe it is. Maybe 100 feet's big. As wide as the bridge is, that's how close you are.
Nice one.
Well, I'll upcast it.
Are you casting it on the bridge?
Halfway between us and the bridge, so that like it blankets the area between the bridge and us. So we're going to be going right through the fog.
Gotcha.
I'm going to upcast it to. I'll spend a 3rd level spell slot. So that bumps us up to 120 feet diameter.
Okay.
It's pretty big, right?
Super big.
That is pretty big. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm not gonna actually put that on the map because that'll get crazy. Oh my god, I can't get rid of it now.
If I didn't need to do that much, I could have casted it less because it's normally like a 20-foot radius. Each level adds 20 feet to the radius, so I'm casting it at 3rd, so that puts us up to a 60-foot radius.
So you would only need. Apparently, it's a lot. Well, 60 feet. We'll call it 60 feet, even though it's actually less than the map.
Sure.
This map is not drawn to scale, so we'll call it that. That would kind of. You feel like the fog would be big enough to kind of limit the view from the bridge to the river. Yeah.
Sweet.
Now I have to figure out how to get rid of this pointer.
Wait, is there a new map?
There's about to be. Okay. So, what does that look like as you call this fog out of thin air?
She just goes like, bored, and she just starts this card spinning on top of her pointer finger, and this wisps of fog like tendrils spread out in front of the boat until it blankets this huge area in front of the boat.
Okay. As you release the spell, after a moment or two, you guys are like, oh, and Brett, are you slowing down, or are you still like hauling ass as much as
No,
you can?
I'll probably slow down a little bit, seeing that there's some skullduggery afoot.
Okay.
Yeah. Hodgkins, he still has his position, but he looks back to Brett and he goes, "Slow and steady on the oars, sir, or Mr. Brett."
Oi, Captain.
What?
I kind of chuckled to myself.
As the fog begins to roll out, you hear a couple of voices in the wind. It's pretty. You're close enough to hear them, but far enough away that it's difficult to kind of make out. And you watch as like poof, 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 little lights start to light up even brighter on the bridge. The bobbing kind of stops on the bridge itself, and you're watching the like. They must be lanterns or a big torch. Like it's pretty lighted, but you know, like a light through a through a fog. It's just illuminating almost like a very white space. Hodgkins, roll up. Call it a perception check because I think that's the best. F3. Okay. You watch as one of the lights kind of disappear, and then you see it kind of appear much lower, almost on the water itself. And then another one beside it. Shit. There we go.
Steady and quiet, lads. Steady and quiet.
There we go. Bloop. Okay. And then one seems to appear in the actual water.
I want to do something.
Do it.
I'm gonna. Are we within 30 feet of the shore?
Yeah, about.
Great. I'm gonna draw a card from my deck of illusions and throw it onto the shore.
Okay.
So it's random. Oh shit! Do I need a deck? I actually need a deck of cards to do this. I need a deck of cards to do this.
Un momento, por favor. The question becomes, what actually does okay, what does heavily obscured mean in 5e?
How do you open a deck of cards?
You're the card caster. Oh shit. Heavily obscured is fucked. Dane, are you hearing us?
What?
I wasn't sure if Dane actually was still. I know he walked away, but.
Alright.
This is amazing. Okay, so as the fog rolls out, it blankets the area in this very opaque, gray, whitish fog, and you are all completely blinded. You pull it, Jack.
Jack of Diamonds is an assassin. Appears. An illusory assassin appears on the
The left
side
shore
of
or the
river.
right shore?
The left shore, away from the direction we want to go.
Okay, so. Okay.
Shore.
So as you are slowly rowing, and Brett, you actually, your rowing comes to almost like a crawl due to how obscured your vision is. It's difficult to even see what's happening. Jade, you whip a card out, and you watch it just into the distance. However, does this illusion move, or does it stand there?
Yeah. This appears real, of appropriate size, and behaves as if it were a real creature, except that it can do no harm. I can move it. I can move it within 30 feet of its card, so it can interact. It can move within 30-foot radius of wherever it landed, so it can't move super far.
Okay, so you whip the card out.
Yep.
Roll a d100. Okay. You whip the card out. It disappears into the distance. You wait a moment or two. You can sense the card made impact. Something has appeared.
Yep.
You guys are currently going through a gray mass at this point. Hodgkins, I need you to roll a survival check at disadvantage, and Brett, roll a survival check at disadvantage. Oh, fog cloud. How long does that fog cloud last?
A minute.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 hour.
Oh my god. Can you drop it, or is it just stuck there for 1 hour?
Concentration.
Okay. So, Hodgkins, you keep giving directions, though you're not entirely sure it's helpful.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm definitely sure.
you're confident you're definitely doing it right. Brett, roll a survival check.
I will
Disadvantage.
survive at disadvantage.
Okay.
Black on black.
Not bad, not bad. Black
I mean,
on
you're
black.
listening the best you can. You're kind of steering. You kind of got the hang of this now. You know,
Yeah.
if you put the paddle on this side, you kind of go the opposite way. It's weird. That's weird, but you're doing it.
Doing it.
Hodgkins, you watch as the lights start to increase. There's just like a blinding white circle. You definitely feel like you are close to something. You're hoping it's the bridge. You're hoping you're gonna pass underneath it. What do you do?
There's all these lights like floating. It seems like on the water.
Yeah, they're really close to you now. One is like on the water, or at least where you think it was the water. Well, there's two down in the water area.
Okay, if there's one that I think is on the water, I'm gonna pull out my bow and shoot it.
Roll an attack at disadvantage.
Here's my bow at.
Pull up his AC.
I
Wow.
don't know. I'm targeting Brett, but
I mean, so
Ow.
you did hit. So roll damage on Brett. No, go ahead and roll damage, and I'll apply it to
Brett.
whomever you to Brett. Yeah, obviously. You got the temporary hit points. You're fine. Roll your sneak attack.
okay. Shit. What is my sneak attack up to now?
A ridiculous amount.
Yeah. It's probably like 10d6.
Yeah, I think so.
Like broken amount of damage for sneak attack. I mean, it's level 20. Is it really broken?
Yeah, if you're an assassin, does that mean you auto crit?
Yeah. Let's see
On a
if
sneak
I
attack, yeah.
have an advantage on any attack rolls against any creature that
Surprise
hasn't
attack.
taken a turn yet. It's also in addition, any hit you score is upgraded to a critical hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is gonna be nasty. Just roll new damage with the crit.
Okay.
Do you remember how to do that? Is it hold shift while you do it?
Shift.
Yeah, I think shift.
Yeah,
Yep.
that should auto crit.
All right, and then actually, I don't know. How do I?
Critical.
Make sure you're picking Brett when you do your attack. Poor Brett, didn't even see it coming.
Didn't even.
Change. I think I feel like it changed my abilities because I used to be able to apply the sneak attack to myself. Well, here we go. There we go. All right.
This is going to hurt.
3d6.
3d6?
Yeah,
That's not right.
That's not right.
Yeah, I think you have to go in the actual thing and update it.
And
What's your-
change it.
Yeah, what's your sneak attack actually up to? I'll fix it right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. DD 5e SRD.
Surd.
Go away. I don't care about your.
Rude.
Don't show again. Rogue. Level 20, 10d6. That's what I thought.
I fixed it.
Okay. There you go. 10d6, shift, and roll damage.
Oh, you also roll. So you rolled the original sneak attack plus more sneak attack. just re-roll. It's fine.
Alright, so I gotta reapply the sneak attack to myself, I guess, probably.
And then
Alright, so
hold
it
that
should-
shift for that critical.
And then shift or crit. There you go.
Jesus.
Only 78 damage.
Okay.
So you hit Brett both those times.
Yep.
Oh no,
That
Brett.
Sorry, Brett.
would-
And delete. Okay, but you
Yep.
still have 24 temporary hit
Still
points.
been
Alright, I
up.
fixed it. Yeah, Brett was still alive, which was rather impressive. Obviously you kind of aim towards the bright, and you just hope. And you hear a, and you watch as the light kind of drops, and then just immediately goes out, as if they like The light itself got dropped in the water. I'm gonna. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative while I
Oh no.
clean up this guy's light source.
So much for the stealth run, guys.
Yeah.
Still might be.
Lantern,
Initiative.
delete.
Oh no, not if you got a 6, Hodgkins.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I enable? How do I just remove you guys' ability to see? Because that's what I want. You know, I just won't put the map up yet.
No map.
That's what we're gonna do. Doing it live. Fucking do it live. Okay. Awesome. I want to roll everyone's. Everyone look at their initiative in case this changes.
Okay.
Shit. Hold on. Hold.
It's my turn. I cast Wish.
I want to roll my initiative. Roll NPC actors. Okay, there we go. All right, let me. Hold on. Hold, please. Hold. Okay. Excellent. So with that, you hear a and the of a torch nearby, and it seems pretty close. You hear a couple of shouts from the wall. Okay, I love that you also can't even see what's happening. This is great. Okay. Any of those GMs out there? Nope, it's shift. Okay. Whoop. Good. Whoop. Can't just go off there like that. Good. Okay. You hear several different voices kind of ringing out. There's several kind of to your left, to your right, several like right in front of you. They seem kind of panicked, but you do hear like as the swords kind of get drawn. Jade, you're up.
Great. I would like to cast
Death.
Nah. I mean, it might end up being. How many lights are out there?
4, 5.
Jesus. Any of them clustered close together?
It seems like, because I have to do it from your perspective. So straight ahead of you up, there seems to be several that are clumped together, like there's 2 and 2. And then down closer in front of you where you heard the noise and then the torch extinguished, there's like 1 or 2. There's 1 down there.
Great. I am going to cast Sleep. Yeah. I'm going to upcast it. So I'm going to cast this at the one in the water, the one light. I'm targeting it centered on the one that's at the water level.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm going to upcast it, so I'm going to do some extra sleep damage.
Okay. It's a saving throw?
No. So if I roll higher than their current hit points,
That's
they
right.
just fall asleep.
Okay.
Should I just... I don't know how to upcast this. I don't know how powerful these things are.
I mean, right now you're only seeing that one light.
And Hodgkins killed it real quick, but Hodgkins deals like stupid amounts of damage. All right, here we go. Sleep.
29. 29. Could you put the sleep thing in there so I don't have to find it? Because there's a specific order to how the sleep hits, I think.
Yeah, so it's the lowest hit points first.
Okay. Cool. So let me yoink. Then I wanna there's an effect. Here it is. Doing it live. Where is sleep? Unconscious. Okay.
Which might mean he just drowns.
Okay. You don't notice a direct impact.
Okay. Is there any
But
splashing or anything?
Yes, there is a. Is it when they take hit points? Is that how they wake up? So this is gonna be weird when this poor dude is in the drink. We'll get back to that. It'll be fine. Okay, so let me just make a note here. No reason. Okay. Because it'll be fine. It'll be good. Okay, so you release the spell.
Unconscious until the spell ends, the sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
Okay, with a. You feel the magic release.
Okay. Did any of the lights go out?
Nope.
Interesting. Okay, that's my turn.
You do hear like a huh? After the was the weasel. Okay. Okay. So I think it is Brett and Hodgkins who have the highest perception. Could be wrong, but two of you hear, "Quick, lower the gate."
The gate?
All right, Brett, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to use my athletics to move us quickly.
Okay.
What I believe is straightforward.
Roll your athletics.
Okay.
And then decent. And then I want you. So it's either 1 to 25, 26 to 50, 51 to 75. You're picking a quarter. Tell me which quarter, and then roll a d100.
1 to 25.
Okay. Roll it. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. You are definitely rowing in the direction you want.
Cool.
Cool. Excellent. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right, Hodgkins. You watch as Brett. Well, you can't see anything, but you feel as the boat start to lurch forward, and then you. Where's your perception at? Where are you? Oh yeah, you feel that like gut feeling when like all of a sudden you turn too quickly, and you're pivoting now. You are spinning towards the right.
He's gonna kind of like, under his breath, he says, "To the port side, Brett.
Huh? What's that mean?
Adjust heading 15 degrees, port side."
Like this?
And he's gonna fire off an arrow at another one of the lights that looks like it's in the water.
Okay. With disadvantage. All right, who's holding the light? You should be.
Short bow.
Ooh.
Miss.
You hear it sticking in to something,
Okay.
but it definitely misses. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. At the end of your turn, you hear a. And wait, I have a noise for this. As a large sounding heavy gate slams into the water. That is his turn. You're not getting a nap. Get out of here. Get out of here. Mortalized sleeping in the back. No big deal. Okay. You watch as there's another bobbing bulbing light is going to just wildly even see if he can hit this thing. Nope. You hear as something whizzes past your boat with a boom boom in the distance.
Was there was like a creaking sound from the gate?
Yeah, it almost sounded like a lever being pulled, and then there's the sound of a gate dropping into the water.
Okay, and where was the direction of the sound coming from?
To your left.
Okay.
And you have watched as like the whole vision, what little there is, has kind of rotated away from you. You've definitely moved positions. You are no longer in the right. You're no longer going towards the bridge.
Okay.
This is amazing. All right, let me throw. Jesus. That was a 1 and a horrible number. Okay, another, and you hear a something in the water. And you hear the sound of like chainmail, like a is running, and you watch as one of the lights starts moving away from the bridge. All right, Jade, you're up.
Is the
It's real quick. Anyone remember what it takes to hold your breath? It's 1 minute per every Constitution. I think it is. We're gonna go with that.
that's a really long. That's
Maybe 1 minute per like bone or
that's
per
if you.
one.
I think that's if you had a chance to hold your breath. I think it's like a round per Constitution if you're. It's
1 minute plus minimum of 30 seconds is what it says.
yeah,
So we're gonna go with that. Okay, keep going.
Minimum.
What spell is this? Never heard of such a thing.
What you currently see is to the left of you is 2 groups of lights, the light in the water, and one that seems to be moving away from you.
I'm just gonna try to cast sleep on the one that's moving away. I have a 90-foot range. Can I get that light?
Yeah. Is it sleep is in concentration, right?
Nope.
All right. Yeah, you're good. It's within range.
Oops, daisy.
Oh yeah. Okay. You release the spell. The card kind of flies out of your grasp, and you watch as there's like you can see it kind of bobbing, as definitely you get the impression of someone running, and then you hear this, and the light fizzles out.
Nice. This lasts 1 minute, by the way.
Nice. Okay, unconscious. Oh, I just made you unconscious. I'll fix that. I don't know why I made you unconscious.
I drowned.
And you drowned. Conscious. Okay. 1 minute. I'm gonna try to remember that. It's all good. I don't know how to do. I mean, that's so
It's all good.
So it's 5 rounds, and then 10 rounds. Okay. Cool.
That's me.
I need to turn this guy's light off, but it's fine. Okay. Cool. Was the weasels with you? You hear a, whoever you are, this is the town of Caesar. Declare yourself. And he is going to attempt at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, hit someone.
Hodgkins, no.
Hodgkins, you hear a and it goes whizzing past between you and Brett, and then you take this huge javelin is kind of sticking out of your side.
He absorbed it. It
two.
doesn't feel like anything.
Okay, good. Oh shit! Hold on. Hold,
Took it.
please.
Took it right in
Hold
the
up.
temporary hit points.
And attack. Okay, yeah. And another one whizzes past you. Declare yourself! Alright, Brett, you're up.
Oh, Brit.
To the left of you, very close, is a bobbing light.
I'm gonna
Maybe 10 to 15 feet.
10 to 15 feet. Alright. I'm going to steer us toward the light
Okay.
and then try to take a swing at it.
Alright, so for a
Yeah,
bonus,
right.
roll your strength.
Okay.
You've definitely gotten the hang of it now, so I just did
Athletics?
normal. Yeah. Yep, quite easily now.
Okay.
You've kind of gotten this down. You just paddle a couple times and you right yourself, and now you're pretty close to what you think is a target.
Attack with disadvantage.
I'm gonna rotate your boat again.
Win Cisa, baby. You
19,
gotta
up to
die.
You rolled a 19. All right, hold on. Let me see. Oh, that hit. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so let me add that to. I love this guy's name. All right, so you added another 17. Yeah. So your first hit. I forget what's your weapon? Plus 17.
It's the longsword of life stealing.
Oh yeah. Does that do anything when you hit, or is it when you crit?
When you roll a 20 on the attack
Okay.
roll, the target takes an additional 10 necrotic.
So you kind of pull out the longsword, and your strength is pretty good. So you don't even use that second hand, but you're still holding the oar, and you just swing across, and you hear a as it kind of clings across metal.
I want to attack
you feel
again.
you feel pretty confident you hit.
Ah. That hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Jeez. Another 14. God, this guy's a champ. Thank God I work for a bank and I know how to add, right? Let me pull up my calculator. 14. 904. Okay. Whew. You hear it.
I'm gonna attack him again.
Shit, keep it going. Keep it going.
Got 4 attacks, baby.
Oh yeah.
Level
Level 20.
Can I take my sword into 2 hands as a free action, or is that
You can, but know
Okay.
that you may drop the oar, and the oar might stay in the boat because
okay,
you
never
are
mind.
you are swinging mad.
Just 1 hand. Oh, sorry. That should be disadvantage.
That one
Should be a
misses.
16. Okay. And then my last attack. Damn it.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, that shouldn't be crit.
All right, roll it again.
How do I uncrit?
If you just roll again, it won't be a crit anymore. Yeah. 14.
Okay,
All right,
14.
plus 14. Jeez. Whew. You hear a gasp from the left of you. That torch is really close by. It doesn't seem to be though held. You gas in the moment of striking, held by the person that you are striking.
Okay.
The light seems to be kind of behind it, and as you're hitting this person, you watch as the light kind of moves in shadow, because you are slicing into this person's armor. But as far as you know, where they're still up.
That's it for me.
All right, Hodgkins. To the left of you, like immediately to the immediately to the northwest, we'll call it, of you, if you were looking forward. is a torch. There is blood, or at least you think, maybe sea spray, like hitting you from the left. You watch as the torch on the right kind of faltered and fell, and then above you now, almost straight up, there is some sort of several torches.
So the voice that was saying, you know, this is CISA, declare yourself. Where was that coming from?
In your perspective, immediately to your left. Immediately.
That's where the spray was coming from.
Oh yeah, it's like it is hitting you in the left side of the face. You've got to be close to whatever this is.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to shoot my bow at that, the source of that.
You already have disadvantage, but yes, go ahead.
Okay. Just make sure.
Uber disadvantage. Okay, yeah, you just release it. And
You know what? I'm gonna use Stroke of Luck.
oh.
If your attack misses a target within range, you can turn the miss into a hit.
Okay, that's badass.
Once per short or long rest.
Yeah. So what does that look like?
So he just kind of like he tries to triangulate where the voice is coming from, and he is just focuses his bow and is just about to release it, and he thinks to himself, "Nope, that's not it," and changes it by 10 degrees, and then shoots the arrow.
With a you definitely hit your target.
Do I get sneak attack?
It's within 5 feet of a friend.
It is. It is within 5 feet of a friend. This poor dude.
Get snuck.
By the way, his name is Blaine Drain.
Blaine Drain. He's
You
dead
just
drain
got
now.
drained.
Whew! Thank God you're getting Brett.
I can't see him, so I can't on-target Brett.
You can control click him in the combat tracker.
I got
okay.
him. I got him for you.
Alright,
That's
untargeted.
fine. Alright, so you hit Fort Jesus. Okay. So as you release the kind of target, right as you're about to release, you're like, wait a minute, and you move just slightly a little bit more. With that, there's an immediate impact, almost right as you release the bow, it barely leaves your clutches. This person seems to be a lot closer than you would realize. There's a blood that kind of sprays out of you, and as he kind of falls into the water. By Blaine Drain.
Okay. So that's my action. For my move action, can I do a verbal skill?
Yeah, I'll say that.
So as soon as I hear this death rattle, I'm gonna try to impersonate his voice. I have an ability, but I need 3 hours to study him, so I don't get that ability. But I'm just gonna try to do a regular deception and imitate this guy's voice.
Okay.
And be like, I got the bastards. It's all clear. Raise the gates.
Nice.
Roll a deception check. All right.
Deceive them.
All right. 24. Let me do a little mark.
We got that city watch badge.
Again, that was
I can't
wow.
flash it.
Fucking. I'm holding up my city watch. Okay. Awesome. All right. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
All right. He is gonna spend his turn. Andy, what level did you cast that fog at?
3.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. God, it's been so long. Effect. 3 alarm. Okay. Okay. You hear a. God, what the fuck did I remember his? Oh, excellent, Blaine. Something is among the wind. I sense an air of magic about. Let's see what we can see. and you watch as the fog slowly dissipates. So let me pop some things up on a map real quick.
I'm gonna pop some things.
I'm gonna pop some things. I got $20 in my. He casts Dispel, by the way. This guy right here. As your vision starts to kind of come about, you notice that you are running straight in to what looks to be a big support of a bridge. There is some individual in front of you to your immediate left. There's a body that seems to be like slumping into the water with a Ralph Nuggins, as he's called by his friends, is currently kind of holding up a holy symbol, and the fog is kind of immediately fading around him, and it dissipates. And you hear him go, "What?" That's his whole turn, though. Mortaline. All right, guard one. Seeing that you guys are immediately right there, is going to. I don't know if you can actually see guard one, but he's gonna chuck a spear.
Spear chucker.
Son of a biscuit. All right, guard number two, chucking a spear.
Chug it.
Chuck better.
Chug it, chug it, chug it.
Son of a biscuit. Guard number three is asleep. Guard number four is still asleep. And Jade, you're up.
Yep. Oh, I can't see shit.
Fuck. Can you? Okay,
No,
I'm just curious.
I just can't see the dudes that are on the wall.
Okay, I hate that. I'm gonna fix that because I thought that might be a case. So hold on 2 seconds.
I can see Ralph though.
And I'm just gonna do this. Damn it, I said I'm just gonna do this. There we go. And that. And there we go. Now do you see the whole map?
Yeah.
Okay. Because the individuals on top of the, like, guard number one is sitting on top of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Guard number two, you do see him like throwing spears at Hodgkins, and
Yep.
Guard number three is the one asleep. Guard number four is actually, you can't see him; he's in the water at the moment.
Sure.
You probably can't see guard number three either. He's kind of in the thing.
Love you. Go to bed.
Yeah.
We love you too, Rachel.
I love you. Good night.
Alright, Rachel.
Good night.
They'll
I
be
don't want to go to work tomorrow either.
Don't
Let's just
wanna
not
work.
go to work.
Okay, there.
Let's all just quit.
Fuck it.
Oh.
Fuck it.
Screw.
Okay. I
Okay.
think I will.
I turned the people invisible that you can't see.
I will cast. How deep's the water here?
You know what? For a bonus action, make a survival check, unless you have something better.
It doesn't matter actually. I'm gonna cast Suggestion on Ralph Nuggins. I'm gonna throw up the Lovers card,
Ooh.
and I say, my dude, I suggest you lay down your arms right now because that's the only way you might live. Lay down your arms and swim away. Suggestion is a saving throw on Ralph Nuggins.
Oh, come on, Ralph.
So for 8 hours,
Jesus.
Ralph Nuggins needs to abide by my very reasonable suggestion. Throw down his weapons and swim away.
Okay. Cool. Ralph, swim away. Swim
Swim away, Ralph.
away. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Brett, you are steering the boat directly into a wall.
I
I mean, like
to try...
5 feet in front of you.
So the gate. Did you say the gate is here?
Yes. So what you're currently seeing is like, yes, 100%. And right here is like the support for the two sides. It definitely seems to be some kind of defensible, you know, in case the city ever gets attacked by 4 random people, there are gates that can drop down. The gates are closed, and right now you are running towards like a dock.
Is there a door at the end of the dock?
There does seem to be a door, yes.
Alright.
There's also still Ralph Nuggets right there that Andy just talked to. I mean, I'm sorry,
I'm
Jade.
calling an audible here. And I'm going to jump from the boat to the dock.
Do it. Roll an athletics for the shits and giggles.
Okay.
It's not gonna be too high, but just in
Hear the
case.
shits. Hear the giggles.
Gotta hit a 10 or higher. Oh yeah, with you even do like a 360 midair just for the hell of it. You kind of like pat Hodgkins in the back, but yeah, you land on that. You land
And
on
I'm
the dock.
gonna lay into Ralph Nuggets.
Oh no,
Lay into
Ralph Nuggins, why? Why,
Take
Ralph?
2 hands. Actually, I'll swing
3
my
hands.
shield
You have
behind
3 hands.
me. Let's see here. Great sheet. Okay. I'm gonna go to action, 2 hands, and then I'm gonna attack the nugget. Take that.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna attack him
Shit.
again.
Shit balls. Andy, does suggestion get changed if he gets attacked?
Ooh, probably. Let me check.
Oh, sorry. I forgot you suggested.
I mean, it's too late. Brett has
Here's a
started.
suggestion for
Oh,
you.
Jesus.
Whoops.
Yeah, it spell ends.
So,
Okay, holy crap at 27 hits. Oh, Jesus. Got any more in your bag of tricks there, Brett?
Nuggets. I think that's it.
You hit 4 times?
Yep.
Okay, Brett, you watch as Nuggets is like slowly putting down his sword as you just like 2-hand right over top of him, and he's like, and he pulls up his blade.
Yep.
He goes from a very like, oh, obviously I need to put down my weapon to him. What the hell is happening?
Oops.
Oopsie poopsies. Damn. All right, Hodgkins, you're up.
yeah, I think seeing that Brett's taking the initiative here, Hodgkins is going to jump off over here as well, kind of on the edge of the dock, and he's also going to go after old Ralph.
Oh, come on, Ralph. Gotta hold it together, man.
Ralphie Poo.
Half your party's drowning. Oh,
No,
yes.
no.
Bro!
Ralph stands a
Hero
chance.
point. No, we don't have a hero point.
No, you ain't got no hero
Yeah.
point.
I used my luck already too, so
Damn it.
I don't think I have
I thought you took luck.
trickery stuff.
Take luck.
Did you take the luck feat?
Huh?
Did you take the luck feat?
No, it's a rogue ability, stroke of luck.
Which, I mean, again, level 20 rogue is amazing. Okay, so you, like, jump onto the pier. You, what are you attacking with? Your luck blade?
Yep.
What does the luck blade actually do? Does it have
Does it
luck
have
built
luck?
in?
Let me see.
Take luck.
Actually,
I feel like it might.
where is it? If the sword is on your person, you can call on its luck. No action required to re-roll 1 attack roll. Oh, okay, yeah. Can't be used against some next on. Yeah, let's do it.
Luck blade.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, you
okay.
just did.
I had a feeling that was probably going to be about his AC. All right, and I'm 5 feet within 5 feet of Brett.
Oh yeah, Brett's right there.
Get snuck,
Holy
son.
shit.
Ooh!
Heavy.
You come flying off the boat. Your blade, in the last moment you watch as you're like, time slows down. You realize that's not gonna hit. You kind of like move slightly and you like undercut through one of the ribs and like cleave right into where the scale mail kind of connects. And with a he gets hit. He's looking pretty wrecked.
And he also has like a free action. Hutchins is that he's gonna do the Blaine voice again. As Blaine, he's gonna say, "I told you to raise the gate."
All right, roll another deception check there. You rolled us. Oh, okay, all right. You're freaking 7 turns to 23.
That's awesome.
All right. Excellent.
That's skill.
Excellent. Okay. Hodgkins, I need you to roll. Before you roll, do you want high or low?
Low.
Roll a D100.
Okay.
Because there might be a certain individual hiding that you don't see.
Ooh.
Ugh. Okay, you hear. That doesn't sound like Blaine. And from up on the wall, another individual kind of comes forward. Muggins McFarlane the second.
Ooh, Muggins.
Take
Muggins.
down this evildoers! Okay, so I have to figure
They're
out
popping up like flies.
how do I do this. Okay, I'm gonna attack. Son of a bitch! Come on. Yeah. Okay. So, Brett.
Yeah.
You watch as the person on top of the tower kind of pulls out this spear and just chucks it. But as it kind of comes forward, it starts to ignite with a crackling thunder. So I have to actually.
This is gonna hurt.
First one is. If the target is a creature, you're not. Okay. Well, I guess you technically are. Can you make a strength saving throw?
I can, but I also want to use my brutish durability. Whenever making a saving throw, roll 1d6 and add the die to your saving throw total.
Wow.
Applying this bonus to a death saving throw, increase it to a total to 20 or higher. You gain the benefits of rolling a 20. Okay.
Wow!
I'm going to roll my, what'd you say, strength?
Yes.
Saving throw. And I'm going to add a d6 to that. Damn it. Damn it.
Okay, so you're not pushed back,
Okay.
but and I kind of just fucked around with these guys, so I'm gonna do this twice. Okay, and then I'm gonna do damage. Okay, so as this spear comes shooting out of the air, this lightning kind of crackles around it, and there's a ignite of lightning damage that kind of like slams into your chest for 35 points of damage.
That hurts.
He ain't done. He's got one more attack. Come on, man.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Alright. Ralph McNuggets.
What you got,
We're-
Nuggets?
We're already through your temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Shoot
Ralph.
through them.
Okay. He is going to, he's going to drop his glaive while the spears he's been throwing,
Glaive.
because that's how I've just been doing it, and he like pulls a sword, and he is going to swing at you, Brett.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Where's my short bow? That's
Prefer a
okay.
straight
I'm just
fight
gonna do
roll
this because I
with
didn't upgrade the other one.
sneak
Hell yeah.
Ow.
Okay. You watch as that same kind of energy crackles around him, and a effect. Doing this live, doing it live, and damage. As it kind of careens down, there's a lightning zap that kind of fizzles out, and then he's going to hit you. Oh, it's actually +4 more. Oh, it still hits. And swing. Wow, I didn't fix that. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You take 4 points of damage.
Yay.
Wow. Okay. Remember to update all the actions. Okay. That person. Mortalized still asleep in the boat. Guard 1. What do we do? He looks out and sees you jaded. He's gonna shoot a spear in your direction. Why is he at disadvantage?
He still hit me. Wait, no, that was with advantage.
Why is he rolling with advantage? There we go.
Because I suck, Abe. Because I suck.
Nope. You watch his spear. Oh! And he kind of runs over here and looks over. Guard number 2. What are the orders, sir? And he stays. Guard number 3 is passed out. Guard number 4 is currently drowning. And Jade, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna flip a card out from my sleeve and flip it towards Brett, and it turns into a glimmering golden chariot, which bursts into you as you get the blur spell.
Bird.
Mm.
I have a thing now which lets me cast spells with a range of self on targets within 30 feet of me.
Oh.
I can cast self spells on like any of my friends. So
Nice.
blur is usually only a self only spell. But I
Yeah,
want to make you
blur,
blur, so
what?
that all attacks against you have disadvantage, and
Sick.
my cup floweth over, and you get 25 temporary hit points.
Yay.
This is my kind of healing. An astrologian, Abe.
Wow!
That's my action. Use that spell, draw a new card. Feeble Mind, cool.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
What if I Feeble Mind Calliope? Or Valorant? Oh, no. Okay. I don't have any bonus actions. I am done.
Wiz the Weasel's gonna wait. I mean, unless you want to tell Wizzy to do something, otherwise I'm just gonna keep skipping.
He's just our mascot.
Your new best friend. Alright, Brett, you're up.
Alright,
Ralph McNuggets is in front of you. They're looking pretty rough.
I'm gonna McNuggin.
You get 4 hits. That's amazing.
4 attacks, baby.
Whew. That'll hit.
McNugget.
Mm.
Oh shit.
Nugget.
Holy shit, a 31 to hit? That'll hit.
Nugget.
You two-handed this motherfucker?
Yeah, I am. Nugget.
Oh. I think that'll do it. Alright, what's it look like?
I'm just kind of just hacking large chunks of Ralph McNuggin off.
You kind of, you don't see it, but Hodgkins through the blur, you watch as McNuggins kind of drops his weapon and is just holding out his hands, pleading, and just gets crumpled to the ground with a
Both.
blood splatter.
Both hands get cut off, and then his head.
I'm gonna move
Yep.
closer to this wall.
Oh, you're just pieces of McNuggets is being kicked into the water.
Yeah, I'm just kicking as going. And can I try the door, or is that?
The
another
door's
action?
open. Yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna go in that door.
go in that door, Dane. You want me to move you in?
Yeah.
What you do see as you walk in is Mad Dog and McSadface.
Fuck.
Man, there's a ton of these guys.
I
Yeah.
don't think I was gonna be able to turn that boat in time.
you were not. Okay, so you kind of move like 10 feet in, and
Yeah.
immediately there's McDoggin, or whatever I call him, right there.
Nugget.
Do you want to keep moving? But he's right in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna move around him.
Okay. Entering the room, you do see there's a couple of random, supplied crates and things like that. There's a, yeah, you would notice all this kind of just moving into the room. There's staircases up. You do see, just quickly, the 2 guards already that you see up there. McNuggins and guard number 1, but you don't see anyone else currently.
All right,
Anything else?
that's it.
All right, Hodgkins. You see the 2 individuals up on the wall, and then the door that Brett just walked through.
So the door is like that. Just going like the ground level, I guess.
It seems to be, yeah. It seems to be going kind of to the. It almost. I guess I should have said it. It's kind of a staircase up to the bridge level.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll run in after Brett. I don't know how many feet of movement that's gonna cost.
We'll call it 10 because it just seems easier. So
Okay.
after about 10 feet of movement, you do see Brett is kind of sandwiched between you and Mad Dog and McSadface.
Do I see like an obvious like lever or something to open the gate?
Sure. For free, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
You do seem, there seems to be a lever kind of up on this wall, just like quickly scanning. You're not sure what its intended purpose is, but there's something that looks like a lever.
Is that above us or on like the same level as us?
No, it's above you. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, Hodgkins, he kind of like walks in, goes through the stairs, like looks around, kind of takes a quick scan, and like as he's scanning, he like, doesn't even look and stabs McDoggin with his short sword.
No, not McDoggin. No.
Oh,
Fanfare.
It's like, there we go.
Wow, that's a good fanfare. Oh yeah, you hit. That would be with sneak attack because he is currently engaged with Brett.
That's right.
Nice.
Okay. He wouldn't be considered surprised, would he?
He is not surprised. He knows that there's enemies engaging.
Alright, just wanted to check. Okay.
Because I want to assassinate him.
Enemies
Oh,
at the gate.
Jesus. Enemies at the gate! Ooh.
Watched that movie in a long time.
Yeah, your blade quickly kind of pulls in and out between different scales in his armor and sinks in. As you kind of pull out, there is a deep red crimson on your blade.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna like try to move up the stairs towards the lever area.
Are you disengaging?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. Yeah, you kind of move. You kind of get to. Yeah, you'd have enough moves. You kind of like move up the staircase, kind of dodging between his blades as he's trying to like attack you as you run past. Yep.
He just kind of like waltzes in, stabs the guy, and then just like keeps walking, like not even, just like a drive-by stab. That's it for me.
All right. Mad Dog is looking a little hurt, but he is gonna pull out. Fuck it. That's what we're gonna do. He shouts at you.
Sure.
Yeah, he's gonna shout at you, Hodgkins, and he is gonna say, "Stop!"
You kind of command that boy?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, you gotta command
Yeah,
shit.
boy.
You watch as he kind of drops his drops the shield, and drops the glaive and just pulls out a sword and a shield and raises up, preparing for for an onslaught. Let me make a little alteration here. Lock.
To glaive.
To glaive. McNuggins. Oh shit, McNuggins, what are you gonna do here? It's fucking people storming the castle. Okay.
Die, that's what he's gonna do.
He is going to come and make a running leap. 15 or higher. You rolled a 17, good. Is gonna jump on the other side of you.
Look who it is.
And as he comes crashing down, he is going to roll his attack. Should have been with an advantage. I hit anyways. Just in case I crit. Oh, now you roll advantage, you piece of shit. Okay. So you watch as like McNuggets McFallen the second one comes running off the side, jumps off, and comes over the other side of you, branding his sword and slashes down on top of you. With a crackling noise, you hear the same thunderous attack as before.
Ow.
And where's my glaive attack? Alright. Way to absorb some of it. Crashing down, he almost like a lightning explosion as it connects, and then he's going to attack 2 more times. And let's see if it's the second time too. Just alright, so 1 more with a stab in the back of 13. Stop partially absorbing. Mortalize asleep. Guard number 1 is gonna try to hit Jade with a spear again. That's no. I rolled the wrong thing, Andy. Hold on. Put your temporary hit points back up there. There we go. Alright. Fucking miss. Guard 2 is... He's still awake. He's gonna move... Okay, he's gonna try to attack Brett.
Bring it on. Ow, don't bring it on.
Sorry, he is not as good as the other ones. 3 is asleep, 4 is drowning, and Jade, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to come up here.
Alright, so you would... Okay, let me see. So you're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... You probably get to like here-ish. With 30 feet of
Cool.
movement.
I start a card spinning in front of me and it crackles with electrical energy. And I'm going to look at Brett and say,
Oh,
"Better
no.
get out of the way, big guy." And I'm going to hold my action that as soon as Brett's out of the way, I'm going to unleash a spell.
On my signal, unleash hell.
Looks similar to when she cast Lightning Bolt before. As the Justice card, the scales of justice begin crackling in front of her.
Scales of justice.
The scales of justice! So you're holding your action for Brett to move then?
Or for him to hit the deck.
Okay,
Hit the
cool.
deck.
Alright, Brett, it is your turn. What do you do?
I disengage. I'm gonna go here.
Do you actually have disengage?
It's an action.
Can you just take it as an action?
Yeah, that seems fair. Alright, so you take an action, you run over here. You watch as the guards, they're swinging their blades, but you quickly dodge out of the way for theatrics. Alright, Jade. Your
Cool, I'm
action
gonna
has
upcast.
allowed.
I'm going to upcast my Lightning Bolt. So, shaboom, shaboom, shaboom.
Shaboom, shaboom.
Oh no.
Not target myself.
No, you should target yourself too. It's really
I'm gonna fire right down the line here.
That'll hit them all.
Yeah. And then okay.
Two failures and a success. Wow, the 19 is succeeded.
Upcast.
Oh my. Instant death. Okay, what does this look like?
The scales crackle with energy until both the scales like cracks in half with the weight, and this lightning just flies out in front of her. And she's just gonna say, "Hi" to those two.
Yeah, you hear a Wilhelm scream as guard whatever he was just got just vaporized in a lightning burst.
Nice.
Damn. All right. All right, Spray. Use your action. Does that? Okay, that brings us to Hodgkins then.
Alright, I'm gonna finish running over to this lever and I'm gonna pull the lever.
All right. Roll a strength check.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Ooh.
You pull that lever, and it roll an intelligence check.
That lever don't pull.
Nice. You are pulling the shit out of this.
What
Nothing's
is
happening.
this thing?
You stand put.
I'm too old for this shit.
I'm too old.
Let's see, how many feet was that? Was that like 10 feet maybe?
We'll call it 10.
Alright, so I got 20 more feet of movement. Actually,
Roll a perception check at disadvantage.
alright.
We'll call this your passive perception. Yeah, okay, you're cool. Keep going.
Whoa. What's going on here? Token's getting a little crazy.
So, wow, what are you doing there, Chris? Just spinning in circles.
Yeah, I'm gonna like just run around. Let's see if I add this. And add that. Yeah, I should have 20 more feet of movement. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna run over there. And like, I'm just kind of like slowly stalking towards guard one.
Okay, yeah, you kind of give up. That lever doesn't seem to be moving at all. You gave it all you could, but you just fuck it, and you just run towards the guard that's still taking pop shots. Well, he wasn't Jade, so okay.
I think that's it for me.
All right. Mad Dog, let's fucking do this. So Mad Dog kind of looks around, looks concerned. Who are you? He is going to attack. He's going to move forward and attack Jade.
Yep.
We are ambassadors of monster kind. Prepare to die.
Hell yeah! Okay.
I'm gonna spend a point of luck to make him re-roll that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Hold on.
I'm a lucky gambler.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. All right. Then he's going to roll again for his next attack,
I miss.
and then his last attack.
I miss.
So
Son of
lucky. So lucky.
Son of a bitch.
That's it.
Alright, Muggins, big muggin face Muggins. Alright, he is going to... He pulls from the backside, he pulls out several javelins and just starts chucking them. Who are you?
And then me?
Did I just swing it myself? Miss and miss. Okay, and then... Oh my god. And then his last attack, he's gonna throw another javelin at you, Jade. Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna use another point of luck.
Do it.
Motherfucker. Come on, hit. Fuck!
So
Miss.
Go ahead. What's it look like?
her luck, she really is like, she realized as soon as she let go of her lightning, she was like, oh no. As these guys turned toward her and she saw how much they've been hurting Brett. So she just like pulls out these spare decks of cards from her side, just like sprays 52 cards in the air. Backs up a little bit.
You watch as Muggins McFallen, the second one, gets hit with a card in the face. He kind of loses a javelin into the air, and it goes rogue. Somewhere off in the distance, you're
That old man,
that poor
the old
man.
fish poacher.
Alright, guard one. Come on, fucking guard one. Alright. Guard one sees you coming, Hodgkins, and he's gonna run up right in your face. And he is gonna try to... It's a spear, but it's a sword. We're gonna call it a sword. Fuck! Who are you?
Time to hire some new guards.
Guard 3's asleep. Guard 4 is drowning. Jade, you're up.
Shit. That was quick. I will.
Half my team is asleep.
Yeah.
They're drowning.
Oh, great idea. I'm gonna cast sleep.
No!
Funk shield.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think he has nearly enough damage on a Mad Dog. And where does he? He's got a lot of damage.
Actually, roll a perception check.
F3.
Okay, you do know that Mad Doggin is looking rough. He is he's definitely hurting, and who's the other guy? Muggins. Muggins doesn't look nearly as damaged as Mad Doggin. He's like breathing in your face. You see blood dripping out of his mouth. He's looking pretty hurt.
So the reason I can keep casting sleep is because I took High Priestess as one of my signature cards today.
Avi.
That's the Fog Cloud Charm Person sleep card. So I'm just gonna cast it regular old. Pretty good roll, 24 hit points versus Mad Doggin.
Oh, it's not going to be enough.
No.
He kind of, you see him wince, and then he kind of rubs the sleep out of his eyes and looks at you.
Okay.
Good old Mad Doggin.
Yeah, I'll just chill. I'm good.
Gonna chill. Alright, Wizzy stays put. Alright, Brett. Mad Dog is looking pretty hurt. Muggins doesn't seem hurt too much. You're running forward.
Over here, I'm gonna finish off Mad Dog if I can. Mad Dog.
Before you attack, do whatever you want, but I did say that flanking does give advantage.
Alright. I'm gonna flank.
So for another
So
for another
yeah.
5 feet. I mean, I'm just saying, do whatever you want.
Yeah. Flank him.
You flank him. You flank him good.
Real good.
Black on black.
Oh shit, 23 on it. Fuck.
Yeah.
You need it. You dropped a 1.
Drop it like it's hot. Whew. Okay. Alright. Alright.
Sad face.
Come on, I just want you to crit. I want you to crit so hard.
Not dead yet?
He's not dead yet.
Whew. Oh, he's looking so fucking hurt.
Finish him. Yeah.
Alright, what's it look like?
I kind of. He turns, look at me, and I kind of like upcut on each side of him and cut his arms off, and then he's like, "Wah!" And then I stab him through the chest. So he's like, he's an armless guy, just like wiggling on the end of my sword, and he's like, "Eh."
Fourth attack.
Jay, do you watch as he like kicks the like armless body off his sword? Just like looks at you. What?
All right, and that is going to be it for me, I think.
Damn.
I don't know if I can move anymore. If I can, I want to move toward him.
Yeah, I'd say 5 feet. I'll allow 5 feet.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, Hodgkins.
I can't. I don't think there's any good way I can get sneak attack.
Okay, so shame on me, I probably should have done this. Hold on 2 seconds. Bing! Guard 3 is asleep right now.
Sneak attack.
Okay, do whatever you want.
All right.
Sleep
He's
attack.
asleep,
Well,
so
Brett's toe to toe with Muggins.
yeah.
Well, so Muggins is about 10 feet below you. So you are above him. So
Okay.
Muggins is gonna have to either run or throw something.
Is Muggins engaged with Brett?
No, he's like 5 feet off.
Okay. In that case,
I also should probably put guard 4 on the map too. He's probably drifted a little bit due to sleeping. Okay, go ahead. That is everyone on the map.
okay, Muggins is still gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna stab guard 1, I think.
Yeah, stab him. Get him. Get him.
Damage is so lame without the sneak attack, though.
I will say, the couple of individuals that you guys have attacked with names seem to be like full plate mail. These other guys seem to just be like, you know, they're random, just like leather armor, couple of pikes.
Yeah, alright, I guess.
Chumps. That's what you're trying to say. They're chumps.
Oh no!
Alright, doesn't matter. That's
This
fine.
chump pushes you back right as you swing in with your sword.
And then I'll disengage, and kind of like run around the corner here.
Okay.
And if I can hide, I'm going to try to hide around the corner. I don't know what the line of sight is.
So the way, you know what? Roll it. If you roll a 20, you're hiding, but we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. So the way the upfloor is it's very open. Like you could very easily fall over the side, but it is scaled up on the outsides. It's the inside that is completely open. So there's an open floor plan.
Okay.
So unfortunately, you are not hit.
All right, that's fine. That's it for me.
All right, Muggins. All right, Muggins. Let's see where you're going. Okay, going to Brett. Let's fucking do this, Muggins. Brett, you watch as Muggins moves closer to you. He pulls out his short sword and says, "You, me." And he is going to.
Used to be together. Every day forever.
You know what? Just
You never
fuck
text anymore.
it. Just fuck it. Where are we? Where's the undo? Okay, hold on, please.
I kind of miss those old days, you know?
Alright, I realized that I never upgraded this, so it actually should be a 16. So I need you to go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw. You need a 16 to pass.
Okay.
Fuck you! Fuck! So you hear him go, "Kneel, you coward!"
No.
He looks genuinely surprised by your lack
What?
of...
Why?
What?
Why? No.
You hear a brief, "Who are you?" And it goes back to guard 1. Guard 1, I feel like he's actually still awake. He is. Alright, Hodgkins, as you kind of run away, he looks irritated. Almost embarrassed that he is going to swing his sword towards you. Are you fucking kidding me?
Misses.
So you watch him like swing, and you just easily dodge out of the way, and he kind of goes, okay. Guard 3 is asleep as fuck. Guard 4 is currently drowning. Jade, you're up.
I'm just gonna throw a card at Muggins McFallen the second.
No. His full name is Muggan McFallens the second. This one.
Yeah.
Fuck. You hit.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a good roll.
And then we're going.
That was
to,
just your roll for damage on a random.
on a cantrip. Yeah, on a cantrip.
Jesus.
It was a good roll. Now I'll move over here with my move.
You chuck a card, it hits him, and you kind of run around as he's distracted. All right. Anything else?
Come up, big guy.
All right, Brett, you're up. You got advantage.
Alright, I'll look at him and I'll say, me and you and me. I'm gonna attack him.
You hear? I think about it day and night. I hold you tight.
No matter how you
Jesus.
swing the sword.
Oh no.
Attack number 2. Whoops, that should be an advantage.
Just in case. Oh yeah, 30 will hit. Fuck.
Attack number 3.
There
Oh,
it
look
is.
at that.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Lay him
I
down.
like the
Is this the first critical with the new sword?
Yep.
Oh, what do you do when you critical?
So I get to, I do extra necrotic damage to him.
Necrotic mouth.
1d10.
And that's also double, yeah? No?
Yes. Yeah.
It should be,
I think
yeah.
So I think I calculated it right. And then I'm gonna do my 4th attack. Whoops, that's also should be advantage. Alright, so I hit him. Alright. And that's it for me.
When you crit, what all exactly does it do?
So, it says for the life-stealing sword, when you attack a creature with magic weapon, roll a 20 on the attack roll. The target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage, provided that the target is a necrotic or undead. You also gain 10 temporary hit points. I don't know if that worked or not. I don't think
It didn't, but I'll fix it. Alright, you're good. I added the 10, I gave 10 back to you.
I don't think you did the necrotic.
Yeah, I don't think he took the necrotic damage.
No, I added it on though.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's it
Fuck.
for me.
You just start swinging, and then one of the hits kind of hits, and you watch as the blood that's like spraying off, instead of hitting the random walls, just goes and like pulls into your blood, and he looks genuinely surprised, and then he takes another hit. Fuck. Alright, Hodgkins, you got a dude in front of you, and then Muggins is flanked to hell and back.
Alright, yeah, Hodgkins, he just like, guard 1 kind of comes up to him and stabs him, and Hodgkins just dodges out of his way, and then just like puts his hand in his face and like pushes him aside. And I'll use a disengage and move action to do like a flying leap attack on Muggins.
Oh, roll an acrobatics or
I got acrobatics.
athletics, whatever you want.
Athletics.
Yeah.
You need a 15, so I'm gonna give you advantage on this attack.
All right.
As you like face palm guard number 1 out of the way. 20 will hit. Jesus. Fuck. So another 40. Oh yeah. All right. What does this look like? Because that's enough.
Yeah, so he just does like some, like 300 like Sparta move. It just like leaps off the second story and like 2 hands with his short sword and just jams it into his neck as he comes down.
You just hear a guttural, "Why?" And then
at the very end, he does the Blaine voice and goes, "I told you to raise the gate."
Oh, that's amazing. Alright, guard 1 is looking rather scared. He's going to attempt an acrobatics. So I'm just gonna make it this. Oh god, it's the first roll. Oh no. Okay. Hodgkins and Brett, you would see it. You watch as he
Yep.
kind of jumps over the wall, and you hear this just sickening like,
Oh, my leg!
as he goes
My
prone,
leg!
and you hear screaming from the other side. That is gonna be his turn. Where's my prone effect? I just need him to roll a 10. Alright, guard 3, still asleep. Guard 4 has now, how do I want to do that? So there's enough rolls, takes that. You know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna have him roll a d20. 10 or above, he's gonna drown. Okay, alright, cool. Alright, Jade, you are up.
Stop screaming. Just stop.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Stop.
Alright, Jade, what's
My
it look
ears.
like?
I just stick it in his mouth.
Oh god. He crumbles to the ground. Jesus.
Are we getting off here, or are we getting back in the boat?
I don't think our boat's probably smashed up against that bridge by now. Didn't exactly tie it off.
Hodgkins is gonna keep doing the Blaine voice, and he's like, well, I guess we can keep walking.
Yeah, how far up the river did we get, Abe, before this?
I'm just gonna do that. Okay. You would have gotten. Here, let me. You're like halfway to your destination. You could absolutely get off, or you could continue along the river if you wanted. There is currently a sleeping guard, here-ish.
Can we kill him?
I mean, he's sleeping, and then there you can see. You don't see anything else. So yeah.
I trust Hodgkins can kill the sleeping guard.
I'm gonna open the gate with the lever.
So you yank on that lever. Nothing happens with the lever.
Stupid lever.
There's
I'm
probably a
gonna go
winch.
I'm gonna go lift the gate.
Jade, just roll a perception check.
Can I be intelligence?
Sure.
Investigation?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yes.
Oh, quite easily. You're like, that's the release lever. There's got to be a crank somewhere.
We're looking for a crank. Brett.
I'm gonna try to lift it with my legs. The gate.
So the gate is underneath the bridge. You'd have to get back down below.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You're on the bridge now. The bridge had like a gate that could drop.
Like a portcullis kind
I
of thing
see.
with holes in it.
Yes.
I see.
As a emergency situation in case people were attacking the city.
I got 11. Do I see a winch? Use the winch.
For 11? No. You're really surprised. Like, I mean, where does this gate even come from? Where would one lift a gate? And you just start throwing boxes around.
What? Winch? Where?
There's no women anywhere.
Winch.
Oh. What?
Oh, a winch. You still see no women anywhere. Hodgkins, there's a sleeping soldier in front of you.
Yeah, as Brett's looking for the wenches, Hodgkins he like twirls his sword like it's a cane, and then just kind of like leans on it and stabs the sleeping guard.
Alright, roll with advantage. I mean, I think at your level you only have to roll like a 4 or higher. Yeah, you just... The snoring guard goes from snoring to a... Then just crumbles onto the ground.
And Hodgkins, he's just gonna whistle and then try to help Brett look for the wenches.
You also do
Yep.
hear a couple of as another guard expires along the riverbed. Yeah, Hodgkins, you know, maybe it's because you were in a haste before, but right beside the lever, there's just a crank.
He's
Crank
gonna do the
that.
Blaine voice again, and Brett, raise the gate, and then point to the winch next to the lever.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Brett, there's literally a crank right there.
I didn't see that.
You kind of
Alright,
walk
I'm gonna-
up to it and
I'll crank it. Crank
it for Seesaw.
Crank it every day.
oh yeah, and probably about 20 to 30 seconds later, that you start to feel it in your forearms, but then you just keep moving, and then eventually it snaps into place.
Crank and lock.
Nice.
Lock and crank. Alright.
So can we gather the boat back up and get back in the boat?
Yeah, is someone going down to the dock?
I'll go down to dock. I'll
Yeah,
go down
I'll
to
go too.
dock.
Can we like drag the bodies and throw them in the river?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, as
Oh.
the two of you kind of run down there, Hodgkins kind of looks around, shrugs, like, okay, I'll deal with it, and just starts dragging bodies off and just, like, pushing them in the river. So, as Jade and Brett go down to the dock and watch as there's a boat kind of swimming in, like, a turn, you watch as a body kind of falls off the side, hits the boat, and, like, right into the water, and disappears.
Can you do that magic hand thing?
I summon my magic hand and attempt to pull the boat back towards us.
Grab that
Yeah,
boat.
roll a strength check.
Magic strength.
Magic strength?
Magic strength.
The strength of magic.
Whatever it's caught in right now, it seems to be kind of stuck there.
My magic isn't strong enough, Brett.
It's
Okay,
kind of
hold on.
spinning though.
Well.
It doesn't seem to be
Whatever.
progressing though, but it definitely seems stuck.
Do you have any rope?
I have 50 feet of rope. I'm gonna tie it to my hammer, or to my crowbar.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
looking at-
I'm gonna,
how do I not have a grappling hook as like the
I'm gonna
standard?
try and toss it in the boat.
All right, just roll your attack. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
You gotta hit a 15 or higher.
I'm guessing this is a range
Oh
attack.
yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Good. Okay. You hear a
I'm
And it
gonna
hits. It
Slowly
hits something
pull it
solid.
and see if it catches.
yeah. It's starting to
And
come back.
Start to reel it back in.
Okay. Roll a perception with disadvantage.
And you got it.
You just hit it. So you notice that the claw of the crowbar seems to be wedged within the different kind of boards. You're not sure, but you feel like it's a bad idea if you try to pull it back out right now.
Uh-oh. We're just gonna leave that there. Hodgkins, are you coming?
You hear another as another body falls off the side.
It's time for you to sleep with the fishes. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hodgkins, quite easily, if you wanted, you could kind of push the rest of the bodies off the side.
Yep. Yeah, as soon as I'm done pushing off the bodies, I'll rejoin the others.
You guys should probably get in the boat first.
I get in
Don't
the
touch
boat.
that Don't touch that crowbar though. Just leave it where it is.
I try not to touch the crowbar.
Yeah, Jade, quite easily. You kind of step aside away from it, pop a squat as Brett's kind of holding both the boat and the rope, kind of not sure what to let go of first. After a couple minutes or so, and several different splashes later, Hodgkins kind of comes over, kind of patting you on the back, Brett, and slipping past you, getting on the boat. All right.
I'll throw the
Brett.
rope in first, and then I'll jump in after it.
Oh, athletics check that.
All right.
Come on, just roll a 1.
Easy
It's just
peasy.
roll a 1.
Easy peasy.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. So like you kind of like hunker down for a moment. Jade, you kind of look
Yep.
back like, is he coming? And then just with a spring over top, you kind of land on the other side of Hodgkins, grabbing the row and just started oaring. Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna oar
Grabbing
that
the
way.
oar and you got me.
Or your boat.
You're oaring rowing. And you start kind of passing along. Other than, you know, it's now dimly lit. There's barely any torches. There's definitely some bloodshed. That's definitely maybe a brain on the dock. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You guys start passing through underneath the bridge unnoticed into the rest of Sisa.
I'm gonna pop a potion of superior healing.
Superior!
8d4 plus 8.
Hodgkins kind of like, brushes off the top of his armor, and he says, "As I was saying, full sail ahead,
Damn.
Mr. Brett."
Right.
You watch this Brett is like, and like chucks the bottle into the water. Damn, Brett, you took some damage.
Yeah, I did.
That was amazing. All right. I need everyone to roll stealth checks.
I got this.
Hold on a second. Let me look at something quick. I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna do that.
It's
I'm not
fine
gonna
if you
do
want
that.
to. Whatever. It's
not
cool.
gonna-
It's cool. It's fine.
I'm gonna roll a disadvantage.
Okay. Okay.
It's not bad.
Okay. And that one. All right. So as you kind of push off, Brett, you kind of use the oar, push off. You start oaring through the water, rowing, I guess. You kind of hear a boop as you kind of look over and you realize you just decked a soldier and kind of push him back down in the water. You start rowing towards the inland. There's a moment or two you think you're gonna hit something and then you kind of avoid it slightly. There's some flotsam and jetsam in the water. But for the most part, you continue on quite decently. As you are coming, I need everyone to roll a perception check. Okay.
Hot rolls.
The evening, the sides of the actual river are quite high at this point. They're starting to kind of lessen on the right side. There doesn't seem to be much lights in the activity that's happening amongst the city. There's a couple of tolling bells that are happening in the outskirts of the city, but nothing too major. It's pretty much for the most part it's quiet amongst the rolling. I need everyone to roll another stealth check.
Too quiet. It's inconsistent.
There we go. Okay. Oh, gee. Oh, no. I mean, the good news is it's actually gotten easier as you guys have gotten closer to the city, thank God.
18 plus 1.
18 plus 1.
Whew.
It's not,
Woo.
you didn't roll 1.
All right. Hodgkins, you notice as you get closer to what looks to be some sort of outcropping or even dock, you kind of motion to Brett to kind of stop, quiet down. With your instruction, you kind of allow him to paddle in a much quieter way. It allows you to be quieter. It slows you down a lot, but the air in the evening kind of quiets and lessens as you kind of move
Mr.
up
Brett,
to.
15 degrees starboard, quarter speed, if you will.
Oh, it's happened.
Brett, you kind of giggle to yourself. But for the most part, you guys quietly progress until you quietly kind of bump into a dock. What's everyone's? Actually, I might be able to tell this. Let me look. Hold, please. I said party sheet, you fucker. There we go.
Party.
Passive perception is balls.
Oh, Jade. It's you that notice quite easily, through even the darkest of nights, you feel pretty confident based on where the Wanderer pointed out on the map. You might be pretty close to the square that he told you to go to.
Oh, is this it? I think we're getting close. We there yet?
As you kind of blump, quietly bump into a dock.
Hodgkins looks up at the sky. Is there moonlight or is it?
No, it's pretty dark. There's a
Okay.
cloud cover. There's a couple of little spurts of light, but for the most part, it's a very light moon.
He looks up at the sky and he kind of like rubs his chin and he's like, based on my navigational charts, I'm pretty sure this is it. And he like points at some of the stars up ahead.
Huh? Navigational charts.
Did
What are you talking about?
All up in here, my good lad. All up in here. Any good captain knows has his navigational charts memorized.
All right.
Did you notice that those three big guys back there all kind of look the same? I have a feeling we just like orphaned Private Ryan or something.
Those guys were dicks.
They're
Not
humans.
like you.
Humans always look the same.
Yep. All the same.
You're telling me.
I'm gonna get out of the boat.
All right, yeah, you come to, and there's a quiet little dock. There doesn't seem to be any lights lit, and for the most part, it's relatively quiet for you.
All right, we just have to head to the asshole statue, right?
Yeah.
All right, the four of you get out of the boat. Mortali coming to, having slept through the last encounter. The four of you kind of get out of the boat, kind of walk up to the stairs, and you notice that it is a massive garden, very clean, little not tapestries. What are they called? Shrubberies. Little shrubberies that are all shrubberies, all very neatly cleaned and trimmed. The pathways, there are no weeds as far as the eye can see. They all seem to be leading towards a central place. But currently no lights are lit.
I'm gonna head toward that central place.
Okay. Brett, roll a perception check.
I refuse.
I demand it! Nice. As you're walking forward, you notice that, you know what, roll an intelligence check too, Brett.
Let's see about that.
Okay, you are walking up to a very centralized location. There's different seats. There seems to be like a stand. You're not sure. This is weird, but it's open. It's really big and open. And in the middle, there's this big, huge statue of several individuals. But you're moving towards it, and it's weird.
This is weird.
Are you all following with Brett?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Hodgkins and Jade, you can roll an intelligence check too if you want. Wow. Okay.
Intelligent people.
Luck.
Jesus.
Using my luck.
Luck. Take luck.
Look.
It's the final luck.
No, not very lucky.
Okay. This centralized, elevated area with this beautiful, kind of ugly statue, kind of gaudy, honestly, kind of echoes in what little light there is. There are no lights around. It is also very quiet. What little activity, you kind of look down, there's maybe a rose or two on the ground, but for the most part, it is dead here. But in the center, there's a centralized, elevated partition, And in the center of that is this big statue. This must be what the Wanderer told you to investigate.
I'm gonna investigate the statue. What does it look like?
Yeah, as you kind of wander up closer to it, there are 6 larger-than-life figures, all branding a weapon or a shield. One individual is kind of holding 2 fists ready to pounce. They all seem to kind of be back to back to each other. You notice there's an engraving placard on the bottom, and below that is an even bigger placard.
What are the
Oh,
placards?
and you know what? Hodgkins,
A
roll
monk that's very blind.
roll a. Let me look at your skills real quick. I don't want to make you keep rolling a perception check. Fuck it. Roll your thieves' tools.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Jesus. Plus 17. Okay. So you notice there's 2 different placards. They're written in. It's strange. It's written in common, but you can see there's almost like different images laid on top of the common. The first placard reads, "The Radiant Six, may they ever watch over the city and the golden lands of Bazubia." Or below that in the bigger placard says, "Valoran Moonbow, Beric, Champion of Palor, Calliope, Farstrider, Bard of the Lands, Korik von Dargar, beloved son of Sisa, Swift-Eye, Munkerdu, leader of the monks of the Stone Quay, and Fredericus, champion
She was
and
the
son
Munkerdu.
of the Wild Mother." However, right below that, written in Thieves' Cant, you read several different words. Hold coin, repeat words, friend, and safety.
Yeah, so Hodge is going to pull out the strange coin of Douchelor that he has in his inventory.
Uh-huh.
He's going to kind of like, flip it around in his hands. He says, well, what do you think?
This guy's ass. Oh. Drop your pants, moon the sky. Do you guys know I can read? I turn around and drop my pants. Aim my butt at the statue.
Yeah,
Oh, hail Douchelor!
With that, as he kind of repeats that, you watch the statue kind of shimmers for a moment, and Hodgkins, you see that there seems to be kind of like overlaid the statue is a staircase down.
Should I pull my pants up yet?
Hodge
Yeah.
will go,
Yeah,
smack
what
you right
happened?
in the butt,
All right.
and he's like, good job, Brett.
Do you shave?
I didn't want you guys to know.
No.
He looks real red in his face.
I'm just why? There's hair everywhere else.
It makes walking around a lot smoother and more comfortable. Anyway, are we going in there?
Yeah. Follow.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go in.
Yeah.
Alright, so Brett leads the way,
Sword in
followed
hand.
by Jade. Okay, let's see if this actually works. Okay. Alright, so as you descend a long staircase, there is ever-burning torches along the wall. The stairs kind of hold a fine mist that kind of clings to the stone around you. You can, as you kind of sniff, you almost smell that like damp basement smell. Everyone roll a stealth check.
Why is it always stealth?
Oh, somebody's got to get some fresh air in here. This place is nasty.
The stank. Hey.
Brett with a
Hey.
12. Jade with a 22. Hodgkins. Alright, nice. 25. Okay. Brett, as you yawn, so you kind of lead the way. It is a very straight corridor. The ground beneath you is very slick and damp, but for the most part, other than there's like a weird greenish white fog that kind of rolls up around you. Other than that, it seems pretty open and okay. About 50 feet in front of you, it kind of seems to turn to the right a little bit.
This will go up and turn to the right.
All right. The rest of you kind of following along.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, let me move you forward. Bloop, bloop. As he kind of turns to the right, you notice that it echoes for a moment or two. God, my walls are not good. Kind of wraps around, and you feel it as you continue to walk, kind of wrap around for a moment. Eventually, you come to, where's my notes? Eventually, let me just get you there. I said, let me get you there. Better. Okay. Eventually, you come to a dead-end hallway. Brett, you notice that there seems to be some kind of writing near the dead end. Yeah, that's where you're standing currently.
I can't read this.
Can I read it?
Yes. And who's holding the coin?
Brett.
I guess Brett has it now.
Okay. Jade, as you kind of move closer to the wall, you start making out the words, Hodgkins, you notice the coin in your hand is glowing. Kind of more like a lit candle at the moment. Jade, you kind of squint for a moment, and instead of you make out something along the lines of press, hand, coin, wall, holding, disperse.
You gotta press your hand with the coin against the wall.
What? Oh, this? Alright. I'm gonna press my hand against the wall with the coin.
Hodgkins, what are you doing?
He's just gonna kind of keep an eye out for any funny business.
So you watch as Brett kind of pushes his hand to the wall, and he starts to strain, and nothing happens.
Didn't work. Here, I'm gonna flip it to Jade.
Oh wait, were you holding the coin?
I was
Yeah.
holding it and
Oh
pushing it
shit!
against the wall.
Okay, you
Yeah.
strain for a moment.
Yeah,
The coin lights up brilliantly, and you watch as the whole wall in front of you starts to shake, and then kind of drops below you, out of the way.
Hey, you did it.
It worked.
That's kind of cool.
So, as you kind of, congratulate yourselves on it, what you hear inside is, you hear a distant voice kind of coming around the east side of you guys, and you hear, "The city to the west is concerning me, but as always, Calliope, I seek your guidance in these uncertain times. In the old days, of course, I've always looked to your guidance. I would have turned to surrender, but, lass, you may be right." And as the wall kind of crumbles down, you watch as this figure kind of turns to you, and you hear, "After all, it does seem like you have company this evening. It would be rude of me to keep you." And this individual kind of stands. She is very polished and stands with a high, what's the word I'm looking for? She seems royal-esque in a way. Kind of rolls her shoulders back. Seems very strict. Nods almost to you, Brett, and simply starts walking past. Alright, what you guys see is me holding a button in front where I have to do a clicking and we'll stop for the night. Okay, here we go. Bloop! You gotta do a little whoop whoop and then a little whoop 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 whoop. Alright, So several things happen all at once. Brett and who is right behind you? Jade. You're going to notice these things. Hodgkins, you may have seen some of them. Okay. Where are my notes? All right. As she stands, she does in direction. Blah 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 blah. You notice there is a Brett. You notice there is a older elven woman sitting at a table. The same table that this person just stood up from. She has graying, waving hair, and she kind of stands there, poised, and her cape kind of bellows in the wind, even though there's definitely no wind down here. There's an elegant figure in leathers and silks. She's the individual that just stood and talked, and is now walking this direction. I need Brett and Jade to roll a perception check at disadvantage, because this is all happening rather quickly. Okay. There is a large individual that seems to be some sort of barkeep. That is standing in the corner, kind of northwest of you guys, who is like polishing a glass, and you hear like a he's got these big, huge, like tusks kind of curling out. You also notice that there is an individual kind of sitting at a table, kind of drinking what looks to be a white glass of something. Why is it doing what it's doing? I hate that it's doing it. Well, you might just see her name, but you'll know who she is anyways. She's sitting at a table adjacent to... Nope. Here, hold on. Here we go. Bloop. Nope. Yeah. Okay. There we go. There's an individual who is wearing a nice plate armor, kind of sitting and drinking a little glass of something that is similar colors. And let's see what else happens. And that's it. So you notice, where is she? Come back here, Calliope. Bloop. The individual that has been described to you from the Wanderer as Calliope is now standing. There's a billowing cloak behind her. There's an individual right meow holding her glass, and a barkeep in the corner. Where is she hiding? There she is. This individual who has now stood up and is now walking in this direction from what you imagine to be Calliope, kind of walking away from the table. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
How many people are in the room?
There is, okay, so there's this big guy who is polishing glasses. There is this woman who has walked away from Calliope. There is an individual drinking liquids right here. And then Calliope is currently standing right here. So 4 people.
Okay. What about an older elf?
Calliope is the older elf.
Got it. She is old.
Yeah, because it's 100 years past when we actually played the last adventure. Old as fuck.
That's the human blood bringing her down.
Yeah, you gotta be